Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here, welcome back to the railway and welcome to another video on Train Sim World 4. I want to start this video by saying a massive thank you to Dovetail Games for supporting this channel and sponsoring this video. It's things like this that really keep this channel afloat. Plus, I thoroughly enjoyed playing Train Sim World 4, and I'm really excited to be back at it again, trying out some brand new content for the game. What is that brand new content? Well, it is this, the London Overground Suffragette line, which is Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. And this is actually quite a historic train line. It goes through dense North London boroughs and it dates back as far as 1860, and it was part of the London and North Western Railway back in the day. These days it's a much more modern and electrified line which makes use of the brand new Class 710 which was introduced in 2017. And right off the bat, I have to say this route is particularly fun. Not because it's my favourite setting or the locomotive is my favourite or anything, but because it's part of the London Overground line, the stations are really close together. And that means you're constantly stopping and starting, there's lots of different changes in speed limits as well. You're always kept on your toes, and there's never a point where you've got to sit for 10 minutes and do nothing because the station is 10 miles away. The stations are usually within about a mile of each other, which keeps you thinking, keeps you engaged. It's an awful lot of fun. The pack is available now for £24.99 on various platforms and stores, including Xbox, where it's on Game Pass, PlayStation 4 and 5, and for PC you can pick this up on Steam or via the Epic Games Store. Included in the pack is the BR Class 710/2 EMU, which as we'll see is a lot of fun to drive. You also of course get the London Overground Suffragette line, and with this pack you get 5 full scenarios plus a whole bunch of different timetable activities, which is my personal favourite thing to do with this. And if you're interested in trying this out, I do have the link in the description, but for now let's jump into the game and see what it's like. Alright, I am finally back on Train Simulator and I'm pretty excited to give this a try. I've got the pack installed, so hopefully I'll be able to find it on here. And yeah, here it is, the London Overground Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. Now I should also say that this is obviously a DLC, it's downloadable content. You do need to own the base game in order to use this pack. So let's jump in here. Now one of the things I was a little concerned about was not knowing how to drive the new EMU. But it looks like there is a training module for this, which sounds like exactly what I need. So let's jump in here to start with. And yeah, it's just a little 5-minute scenario. So let's jump in. I think that's definitely going to be what I need to try. Here's the train. Never actually been on one of these 710s in real life. So this, I guess, will be the next best thing, or possibly even better, because obviously I get to drive it, and oops, I've fallen onto the track. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's another beautifully detailed model. Oh, I'm coming on down here, apparently. Okay. Let's jump on. Here's the interior.
Sit down in any available seat in the indicated carriage.
Yeah, sit down, man. It's just so immersive, isn't it? So the first tutorial doesn't get you into the cab and get you driving, it actually just gives you a bit of background on the line and the locomotives themselves. And I think this is actually a great idea because when you get into the rest of the game, then it's a bit more immersive because you know about the line and the trains that you're driving. Nice little touch that I've not seen before. Cool, right. Teach me to drive, please. Alright, so we're on part 2 of the training and it sounds as though now I get to drive, which is what I've been looking forward to. So let's jump in and let's sit down. Right, so my first task is to set the master key, so let's put that in. Okay, setting the reverser to secure. And then we need to press the AC system select button. Alright. Okay, so we've got left doors here and the right doors over here, so we're opening left doors apparently. We're going to open up, yeah, opening doors, nice and easy. So obviously you can use the keyboard shortcuts on PC to control things, but I really like to use the mouse because it just feels a bit more realistic. So let's see what we got here. Off we go, and now we're looking to reach a speed of 60 miles per hour. Oh, here we go, we're off. Look at the acceleration of this. Yeah, you get some real sense of momentum on it, especially with this banking track. Look at that. Still got half a kilometre to go actually, so let's coast a little bit further. And I think that might be the platform coming up there. Yeah, it looks like it. See how precisely I can do this. This is quite a fun challenge always, so. Okay, and let's apply the brakes again. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty darn precise. I think I'm going to get on pretty well with this. Okay. Ah, did you see that, folks? So these are the scenarios that we've got with this pack. I'm looking at this one, thinking this one might be the one to try. A section of line has been closed and the amount of congestion is growing. Stay vigilant and try to complete your service with no further delays. So this is going to be me and the Class 710 in action. Let's give it a shot. Right, let's unlock the doors. Oh yeah, now we've actually got passengers getting on. Oh, I love this. This is something I always wanted to do with train simulators, have passengers walk onto my train. A lot of the early games couldn't do this, but I'm glad that this one can. And that's us loaded, so we can lock the doors again. Oh, I just love this. I just love the control that you get, and being able to actually push the keys inside the cab as well, rather than just pressing a button on my keyboard. Right, let's get started then. Here we go. Let's do this nice and gently, because I don't want to throw any passengers on the floor. And here's the timetable, so we can see what's got to happen here. Got a few different stops to load and unload. Change ends a couple of times. Oh man, I'm gonna love this. Let's have a look at it. Oh man, look how dense this is. I just love how dense and detailed this is. Cars on the roads as well. Alright, well, might have to slow down because we're coming up to the station stop in about 500 yards, so let's bring that to the lowest level of braking. And you can hear it, you can hear the sound slowing us down. You can almost see the character lean forward in his chair as the train slows. Okay, here we go. This is where we're stopping. I think this is looking pretty good. I might need a little more braking. Yeah, it is busy. They're not kidding. It's busy. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be quite as precise as I was before. Let's give it a bit more braking. It's one step away from emergency braking, I think. But I did it. Okay. Release the door, I guess. I just love watching them do this. There they go. Tell you what, in real life they'd be rushing to the doors a little bit quicker than that. I'm glad that my passengers are showing a bit more decorum. As always, my favourite part of this game is your ability to interact with the environment. And let me tell you, with this DLC, they have really stepped it up a notch. Second man seat. Oh man, look at this. I just love these little details. These are my favourite little aspects of this game. Anyway, all these different controls you've got. Emergency stop, wipers, let's put those on. Yep, that works, and I'm also getting distracted, so let's coast again. Ah, this is what I like, getting off and walking around. Swapping ends, going over to the other side. Should I have shut the door behind me? I probably should have done. Never mind. Step up. I will shut this door just so that I'm safe. And it's locked. And let's sit down. And then I guess we need to set it up. So I'll try not to look at the prompts. Let's see if we can do this. I guess AC is already selected. Going forward. And let's put the lights on. It's daytime. Okay. And this is not something I've done before. Contacting the signaller. That's interesting. Where's this control then? Over here. Oh, I gotta call him on the phone. Okay, apparently the signaller says, yep, you can go. Alright. Apply some power, let's go. And then we're coupling. So it's kind of important that I don't do this bit too quickly, otherwise we'll get a smashed window. Is that it? In front? Yep, that's it. It's a little sunny, so a little hard to see, but there it is. This is terrifying. Am I doing this a little fast? No, I think I'm good. Right, precision needed. Let's try and do this from the cab as well, because I can go outside and make it easier. But if I'm inside the cab, it's a little more difficult. Oh, oops. Well, I think I did it. So this seems like a hugely detailed and intricate route with a lot of scenery to look at. So before I went any further, I decided to load into the free roam mode just to have a bit of an explore. I don't think I'll ever get over the fact that you can just wander off like this. Does anybody else find that awesome, or is it just me? I think that's as far as I can go. And you can even people watch if you want to. Look at this guy with his newspaper. That's cool too. My God, look at this. Why did they need to go and put this much detail into this place? Look at that. We've got the prices. You can see all the products laid out. Prices down here as well. Look, even the labels match up. This level of detail is deeply unnecessary, but incredible. Thank you. It's just like waiting for a real train. You got the people waiting. I'm really going to have to wait for a train to arrive, and then I can get on and do the free camera. See what's down these stairs. Man, look at this. The detail. I mean, it's just completely immersive. Look at this guy. We've got an employee in there on his phone, not concentrating. And then out we go into London. Wow. Gospel Oak. Don't think we can walk very far away. Can we go up the lift? Oh my gosh.
Doors closing.
What? What? Why can you do this?
Doors open.
Oh, that is insane. Yeah, can't believe that elevator. The trains and the route, they're all very cool, but it's things like this for me that make this next level. It's just so immersive. Right, let's spawn a new train. Let's go with the 710. Yeah, let's spawn it there. Haha. Right. Let's hop aboard. Let's go for a little explore. So the route really is vast and very detailed. Look how far into the distance the detailing actually goes. It's a very rich environment, which I would say is better than what I've seen before by a long way. Look how far into the distance all the scenery goes. As I mentioned earlier on, my favourite part of this game is the timetable mode. Now with this, there's no storytelling or drama or anything like that. It just pops you into the train as a driver and lets you work for a bit, doing some everyday run-of-the-mill driving. Okay, well, it seems fairly straightforward. It's 6 in the morning. We've got to drive this London Overground service from Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, it looks like early morning too. Let's have a little look inside the compartment. Here they are. It's quite a busy morning on board by the looks of things. Hello, I'm the driver. Does that not concern you? It should. Okay, let's get back to the cab. Now we've got to wait until 6:54. No problem. And then we've got all these different stops to make. Stop at location, load passengers. So it's fairly straightforward. And by just pressing T on the keyboard I can bring this up. That shows me what I've got to do. Whoa! Just wonderful. Just such an incredibly accurate simulation, isn't it? Yep, he perfectly captures the depressed / zombified nature of people undertaking this activity, but not me. I get to drive. Right, let me shut this door so that I'm secure, so the zombies don't get me. Did this a little late on purpose. Whether it's going to be too late, I'm not sure, but it's looking pretty good if I brake a little heavier. Yeah, that's alright. That's going to be just right, isn't it? Oh, excellent. Perfect. Yeah, we'll take that. That's more or less accurate. Okay, let's open the doors. And there they go. Let's get off and have a look. There we go, people getting off, people getting on. I wonder if you can push these buttons. Yeah, you can. I accidentally closed that door. Alright, time to leave. I think I was a little bit late leaving the last station, so I might be a little late here, but that's kind of exciting in a way because you've got some time to make up. Well, I've only got 1 minute left to do and we're almost there, so let's put brake 2 on. See if we can stop in the right place. Yeah, I should be able to make this time up quite nicely. Look at this, this is an efficient driver on board this train. He accelerates a little heavily, I'll give him that, but he gets the job done on time. Right, 0.9 miles, just less than 3 minutes to do it. One of the things I really noticed in this scenario was the weather. This one is obviously set early in the morning, and so there's this beautiful low sun in the sky which lit everything up beautifully. It's beautiful. Lighting effects absolutely gorgeous on here. What a hazy morning. And interestingly, the weather seems to change dynamically as well. 1 minute it was sunny, as we saw, and then a few minutes later the sun had gone away and it had become quite foggy. And now look at it, the weather's taken a bit of a turn. Yeah, all of a sudden it's kind of gone a little bit foggy looking, turning grey. If I didn't know better, I'd say it's probably about to rain. So I actually found this to be quite a challenge, more actually than the scenarios, mainly because you've got to keep to quite a tight timetable, and because I keep getting distracted by the game's features, I found myself quite easily getting late. We've only got a minute to get to the next stop, so let's be quick. Keeps you on your toes, this does. I had a little second faffing around looking at the lights there, seeing about fog light, and I'm now probably going to be late, so let's get going. 0.8 miles, not far to go. Just wanted to see what this map was. Start the stock OC scenario, yes. So as you walk around the map, you can start the various scenarios. Presumably this is where that scenario started. So you could do like a free roam and then just drop into the various scenarios as you go. I like that. It's just a bit more immersive this way, and it means you haven't got to go to the main menu every time to start these scenarios. Again, that's another big point for realism. So now the seats are full. We've got people having to stand. Again, that's a nice little touch. They've thought of a lot of things in here, haven't they? Let me just close these doors. There we go, got a shot of them closing from the inside now. Oh, we're supposed to wait until 7:20. Oh well, it's 7:20 now. Sorry guys, you got ripped off by a few seconds, my bad. Okay, off we go. Now honestly, I was only planning to spend a few minutes on this timetable just for filming purposes, but it turned out to be so much fun that I actually stuck it through right until the end. Alright. Brake. I like this station. Right. Let's have a quick look around this station. Hello there, can't get on this door. And then I guess I can walk out of my job and leave. Oh, look at the detail down here, man. Ooh. Welcome. I can get in my car and drive away almost. Now that's something for the next version of the game. So there you have it, I thoroughly enjoyed that, and as I say, the timetables are the best part of this. All of those stations are so close together, it just keeps you on your feet, keeps it fun, keeps it interesting, and seeing the passengers get on and off, and the weather, and all the interactivity, and the detailed stations, all just comes together so well on this pack. So if you're interested in giving it a try, I do have links in the description. Thank you again to Dovetail for sponsoring this video, and I cannot wait to see what else they bring out for Train Sim World 4. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below and let me know what you think about this. Have you tried it yet? How did you get on? Also let me know. Thank you again for watching, folks. You take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, everybody.